beware of drug addicts in your neighborhood, especially during an apocalyptic event. All right, guys, so yes, I have a vest on. It's a weighted vest. It's not a bulletproof vest. These are not bulletproof plates. These are just regular plates, weighted plates, excuse me. I'm pretty sure these can stop small caliber, but I wouldn't try it. Anyway, so today's video, we're going to talk about drug addicts in neighborhoods like this and the problems that are going to arise during an apocalyptic event, or just an event where social services and things like that are down. Things like New York that support their behavior. New York City supports their behavior like you wouldn't believe. As I walk through this neighborhood, not today so much, but there are days where drug addicts are shooting up between cars, like I would say over here, out in the open, just shooting up because the city is allowing for them to do this. There are too many liberals in the city that play into these people and their habits. So now it's getting worse. The problem with people who are addicted to certain substances is that they are also relying on a system that allows them to do so. And what I mean by that is they get drugs, medications, and things like that, and then they also get a talking to about doing drugs. A lot of the shooting galleries here, the legal ones that allow them to shoot up drugs comfortably, also talk to them about whether or not they should quit. But that falls on deaf ears. But anyway, so now, guys, things are getting hot. Social services are down. People are running around now, drug addicts, are running around now trying to figure where they're going to get their next fix. Now they can't because there's no money. Most drug addicts get increasingly violent when they need their drugs. Females and even guys will sell their behinds for that drug. So prostitution is going to skyrocket like you wouldn't believe. Keep in mind, Mamdani is looking to legalize prostitution here in the city. So we're going to see a lot more crackheads cracking out and throwing their vaginas at dudes. And dudes are going to take it. Fucking gross. Not the point. The point, guys, is that the city is going to get, or will get, a lot worse almost in an instant. Because again, now these people have nowhere to go. Diseases are going to skyrocket, especially in an emergency event or a social shutdown or whatever it is. It's going to get bad. Now, during the Mr. 19 event, COVID, I do not know what they were doing, so I can't speak on that. But if systems were down, the systems were down for a long time, things can absolutely get bad. And robberies, push-in robberies, are going to happen a lot more. Now, push-in robberies are most likely going to happen to people they know. That's family member, friends, and somebody that they say hello to in their neighborhood. They wouldn't. Push-in robberies are normally men or women who do it to people they know because they know they have something in that house. So you don't have to really worry about it, but the possibility is higher during an apocalyptic event or some kind of social shutdown. So keep that in mind. So things, guys, will get bad as soon as things shut down. If it's an apocalyptic event, forget about it. It's a free-for-all. You're going to see more robberies. You'll probably see, again, more push-in robberies. And you'll see more push-in robberies from just the average person, too, not just drug addicts. Let me clarify that. Drug addicts are absolutely going to do what they're going to do, but the average person, a thief, a bad guy, they're going to partake immediately because they know there's no police. They know there's nothing, there's no repercussions. Side note, I walk around with this vest on and everybody's staring. The crazy shit is, if I was a transgender retard, nobody would be staring at me. They'd be like, oh my God, look at the poor transgender retard. But I got a vest on, working out, trying to stay healthy. And everybody's looking at me like, what is this guy getting ready for? He's getting ready for war? Anyway, so things, guys, of course, in that aspect will get bad. Now, there are many aspects, or many things, excuse me, that will happen in the city almost simultaneously. I will probably do videos over time discussing that. But the drug addict problem now, right now, where there's still cops going to work, where there's still social services in order, drug addicts are all over this city, especially neighborhoods like this, excuse me. They run them out of rich white neighborhoods. And I say rich white because those people, the rich, have money to do so, and they complain to the police captain of that precinct, and they get it done. They shuttle all these people over here or push them up this way, so now it's a problem. And again, I see people smoking crack, shooting up in between cars in broad daylight. In the 80s, 90s, even in the 70s, they didn't do that. They went to abandoned buildings and they did their business in there. But now there are no more abandoned buildings. So a lot of the abandoned buildings are knocked down immediately or tightly secured. And so there's nowhere for them to go. And so they're doing it in the middle of the street, during the middle of the day. Which again, if I see it, I call it out. And 9 times out of 10, they move. On the 10th time, they just like pretend to stop shooting drugs. Whatever. Anyway, guys, shit is going to get chaotic probably within the next couple of years because Mamdani is going to win the mayor election race for New York City, and New York City is going to be toast. But outside of that, if you live near a liberal city, if you live in a liberal state, drug addicts are going to be one of many problems during apocalyptic or social shutdown. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.